you guys. So today I'm going to be filming the what I eat for dinner or what's for dinner this week kind of a video. I look busted like always, I know. It's just one of those days. Today I am making pineapple chicken. I will have the recipe linked down below in the description box. I found it on Pinterest and it seems really good. It's not just something that we ate when I was a kid, because we used to, growing up on an island, we used to eat pineapple chicken all the time and I absolutely loved it. I have not had it since I was a kid, so I'm excited to make this dish tonight. So let's see, where is this? Alright you guys, so the first thing you're going to do for this dish is start your side dish. I did rice, you can do whatever you want. And the next thing is you're going to set your instant pot to saute, add some oil in, and wait for it to get hot. While you're waiting for your instant pot to get hot, you can dice up your chicken. That's what I did, and then you're going to add it into the instant pot when it's hot and let the chicken brown. And then next you're going to start cutting up your onions. I did it lengthwise. You can do it however you want, honestly, it's up to you, but this is just how I did it. And as you can see, I took a break for a little bit because my eyes were literally getting beat up by these onions, so yeah. Then next, I cut up the peppers the same exact way that I did the onions. Like I said before, you can do it however you would like to. The next step that I did was I added the pineapple chunks and the juice into the ground chicken into my Instant Pot and just mix that in together. Then you add the barbecue sauce after. You can use whatever kind you want. This is just the kind that I had in my apartment, so that's what I used. And then you're going to add everything together and it'll look like this. So yeah. Alright you guys, for this next one, you're going to take these sweet Italian sausages, and you're going to make them into meatballs like this. As you can see, we had quite a few. And then you're going to take your diced onions with garlic and oil in the pan. You're going to add your meatballs into them and wait for them to get brown, like so. Then you're going to add in your chicken broth. And I kind of just go until I feel like it's enough. You don't really measure this recipe. And then you're going to wait for it to come to a boil. Also, start your noodles. I did pasta with this dish. Then you're going to cut up your peppers again, add some spinach in there, add a lot of spinach, and it's pretty much done, guys. This one's super easy, something that I ate as a kid, and it is so good. Try it. Alright, guys, so for this recipe is something that I always make at the end of the week when we have so much stuff like left over that needs to be used. As you can see, I'm cutting up our last pepper and we're cutting up a little bit of onion that we have left to add to this recipe. It's also another instant pot recipe that I love to make, like I mentioned before. And then we're adding all that into Instant Pot, and you should have it on saute and wait for it to get hot. You're just gonna basically just wait for the onions and peppers to get soft for this recipe. It shouldn't take long to get in the pot. Then you're gonna add in your ground beef and your garlic and just mix it together, making sure it's kind of in smaller pieces because it is sloppy joes. Then you're gonna add your ketchup, brown sugar, mustard, and the Worcestershire sauce, and you're gonna mix it together. And it should end up like this. As you can see, it's hot. And you're going to set it close your Instant Pot, set it to the ceiling, and cook it for about 5 minutes. Then once it's done, it should have thickened a little bit, and it should look something like that. And as you guys can see, what Timothy ate versus what I ate is completely different. Alright you guys, so for this recipe we are making teriyaki chicken. This is a staple between Timothy and I. We love this dish, and as you can see, I am just dicing up the chicken as I always do. One thing I recommend you do before you do this is start making your rice or your side dish or whatever you want to pair with this. and turn your stove on and have your pot sitting on top so it gets hot, and when you add chicken in there, it'll just cook right away. That really helps in this recipe. So then you're going to add the chicken to the stove, and you're going to add your seasoning, whatever you choose. Wait for it to brown like so. And then you're going to mix in all your sauce, so soy sauce, brown sugar, garlic, cornstarch, and rice vinegar is what I mixed in to make this sauce. It's so good. Highly recommend. And then you're going to add it into the chicken and wait for it to thicken. It thickens pretty quick because the cornstarch, so just watch it because you don't want it to burn. And like I said, it thickens quite quick. So then I just boiled it up. As you can see, I added green beans to mine because we had some left over, and yeah. Alright, you guys, so for this one we're making meatball subs. As you can see, I'm back at it again, Instant Pot. Basically, you're going to set your oven to 400. You're going to add the meatballs and the sauce into the Instant Pot. Cook it for about 8 minutes on high pressure on sealing. You'll also get a nice clip that might have actually been a little bit too long. I recommend doing like 5 or 6 minutes, but whatever works for you works for you. And so, like I said, you can see that maybe cooked a little too long, but it ended up fine in the long run. Then you're going to take your greased cookie sheet with foil on top, take your sub bread, put it onto there, cut them open, add the meatballs and the cheese. If you like it more saucy, I recommend getting more sauce, but it's completely up to you. As you can see, I had a bunch left over. Meatballs are good for anything. You can snacks, anything. So yeah, I put those away because, like I said, they're good for meals, snacks. Great. Then yeah, that's pretty much the final product. You're gonna put them in the oven for about 10 minutes on 400, and I added broccoli with this dish. So super easy, super simple. Highly recommend you guys try out all these recipes. They are super easy.